my dog. He was drunk and was calling me names. He had taken hold of my dog's lead so I couldn't get away. Eventually I managed to get the lead and go to my home. It was scary. It wasn't till later that my mom told me that if I had unclipped the dog's collar, he would have come with me and we would have got away. I have done that as I had plenty more dogs. I could have done that because I had plenty more dogs' leads. But you don't think at the time if you're frightened and upset. I could have done that as I have plenty more dogs' leads. This neighbour was often drunk and used to make rude comments about my care workers to me. I didn't like this and it made me feel scared. Another time I was shot at by a boy from the window across the road. He hit me in the arm. He was shooting at my dog, who was at my side. I reported it to the police and they came to my house to see me. I asked them not to tell the boy it was me who told on him, but the police went to speak to him about it anyway. I then spent 3 weeks scared away from the building because I didn't want to see him in case he gave me a row, and I was also scared to leave the building in case I got shot at. Eventually I saw him in the street and he complained to me that the police had taken his air rifle away from him, and I wish I'd known that earlier, because then I wouldn't have been so scared about how the police had told me in advance that they took it away instead of finding out 3 weeks later. Have to feel scared. I think the police should have told me it had done that, taken the rifle away earlier. That the police didn't tell me anything. Another time, it was Christmas Day, and I was walking my dog. Some boys were throwing fireworks in the field, and they threatening to tie them to my dog's tail, scaring, and was trying to hide under cars. And the boys were laughing at this and calling me names. But later on, I was sad for them. I thought that they were not with their families like most people, but had to be spending outside drunk on Christmas Day and not with their families and all that, which made me feel sad and scared for them. Made me feel less scared when I thought of them that way. There was lots of other instances. Some people would follow me down the street and throw things at me. They would shout at me for my learning disability. In the school holidays it was worse, because all the kids in my street would say horrible things and tease me. Their moms were there sometimes and they never told them off. Some people in Torry are nice. A woman spoke to me once after I had been bowling. I hadn't seen her there, but she asked me if I won. The fact that she spoke to me nicely made me feel $1 million, because I was so used to people teasing me, and this lady was being nice to me and asked me if I'd won. I also had 2 Polish as neighbours, and they were really nice and were always smiling at me. This made me feel good, and they even did my windows for me just to help out. You know, it was like there was. I don't speak Polish, but I knew they were saying good morning because they were, you know, from the way there was faces.
The next one.
Which one am I on?
I think that's it. There you go.
When you are getting so much hassle and you are feeling low, it is really nice to say something good to you. The nice things are appreciated when you are feeling low. I want to see my advocate worker Joanne about this, and she helped me. We went to the council and asked about getting a move. It took about 4 years to get moved. What made the difference was Joanne filled in a prejudiced instant report form, and this got the council to help. And the same time, someone in England was asking for a move but didn't get a move, and then he was murdered. This made them get me a move. My new house has 2 bedrooms and there are much less problems in seating. I was offered a house on the 1st floor. This was what I wanted because it meant people cannot knock on the windows. Now that I trust a local area, I would have taken a ground floor, which would have been better for my disability, because I now know I'm safe, having been happy on the ground floor because there is no bullying or problems. I am now part of the community and have lots of to do and help it. I help at the food bank and do lots of things as well. If you have to ask me for advice about what to do, I'd say, where's the next piece?
I don't think it
Must be on the back. Let's say, phone the police to report bullying and ask for an instant number. And you must keep heaps of them because that proves to the council a note of the instant number, so the council believe you when you say you are being bullied. But most thing I thought would make me really sad was people, nobody was helping, then a boy get murdered, then they suddenly get scared and give me a house, and it made me feel really sad that someone died, got me a house. Well, helped. I know what I mean.
Yeah.
And sorry and thanks. Hope I'm